keep that in mind. It's just going to take every bit you've got. And this doesn't sound fun. This isn't what I want to do. And at that point, that was a crossroads for me. And I said, I'm going to start going home at 5 o'clock. I just got married, and I'm just going to go home and be with my wife. So I did. And suddenly, I was sort of ostracized from this group at Disney. You know, didn't want anything to do with me anymore. Hey, what's wrong with me? I was going home, be with my wife, you know. Yeah. But when I look back and I see what happened, well, for one thing, my wife and I were still married. We've been married for 17 years. And it wasn't an easy thing. I think I knew my wife for 8 days before we got married. And when I jumped into animation, it was this incredible drive to just work and make that everything you had, and that was your life. And in me focusing more on my marriage, and then when we had kids, like all of that stuff, I used constantly in my work. The stuff where beasts transform. That's all about my family dog. That's my dog's foot, a basset hound's foot, transforming into the human foot at the end. I sat there and sketched her. You know, when Willie the Giant picked up a flashlight, you know, that's my son. That's Max. And Willie the Giant is my son, you know, persona is him. There's all this stuff that I go around and I see to travel around with the family. I try to put that into my work. I think it keeps it fresh. I would really emphasize for you to try to live as full and round of a life as you possibly can. Don't be consumed with animation. Especially be careful about emulating animation from the past. I mean, it's okay to a certain extent because you're going to learn, you're going to come alongside, but at some point you've got to kind of veer off and do your own thing. You've got to express your own viewpoint in this world. It's too easy to just start animating the formula, you know, and you've got to be careful with that. Anyway, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go into that big long thing, but I look at myself and I say, well, that was a very important thing, and I know that I would have burned myself out, and I would have, you know, I wouldn't be here to talk about what I got a chance to do, which I am really thankful for. Let me show you this end section on Beauty and the Beast, because there was really an emotional thing to animate when you get into a character the way I felt about Beast, and then to have him die, you have to feel the way he's feeling, and then when he's transformed, you try to experience all of that. It's a great